The newest update to MasterDuel has released its newest selection pack, Blazing Arena. With it comes some new and exciting cards to my favorite alt format, NR. Today, I'll showcase all the new NR format cards, their possible uses, and my genuine first reaction to them. My name is Doc Conrad Yugioh, and if you like this kind of content, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content similar to this and all other things Yu-Gi-Oh related. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Good morning, gamers. It is an early Friday, and I think it's a good one because we just got ourselves a new MasterDuel pack react off of the general whole schedule that they've normally been doing. Very interesting. I did not expect this to happen. Maybe this has something to do with the 60 million campaign downloads, but I am excited. I'm very excited to go ahead and get things rolling today and seeing what we got. I am incredibly hype, and let's just jump right in. Okay. 60 million downloads appreciation campaign. Ooh. More free things. Oh. SR Blazing Arena pack ticket. Blazing Arena pack ticket, Blazing Arena pack ticket, and some more stuff. So we get free ones with a guaranteed SR in this one. That's cool. That's cool. I got a lot of gems, so here's hoping this goes well. Ooh. Prediction Princess. Special video code campaign. New stuff with that. I hadn't checked that earlier. New gem downloads. You can get protectors chosen by the card protector pool are now available. Okay. So we get to go ahead and see that. Got a ton of stuff today. New accessories, new special items, everything in the shop. So, let's jump right in. Blazing Arena. Dragon of Pride and Soul accessories, Magicians of Bond and Unity, Dia Bellstar, Trap Trick, Sarah, Dark Magician Girl. Oh, these are the main three that won. The top three, which was interesting. I voted for DMG after finding out the general, population, what they wanted. I did not want these. And Dia Bellstar makes sense, I definitely think. Promethean Princess as well. Cool stuff, y'all. And yeah. Cool as hell. Really cool. And a couple of new bundles to deal with. Magicians of Bond and Unity. And Dragon of Pride and Soul accessories. Really sick. Okay. So, let's get into the meat of this. Blazing Arena. This feels like stuff that's coming from the extra packs. You know what I mean? From the TCG, like the Soul Burner stuff, and as well as a few other things. So this seems like more like a side set than a core set, as you can tell by this being 40 days only. But interesting. Let's see if we got any new packs in NR format. And if you don't know how we go ahead and do this, we go to cards included in this pack. And I know we can hit N, I know we can hit R, I know we can go to newly added cards, but I prefer to go down to here and move over slightly to the right to see what else we do. And it looks like we have some more stuff from the side sets in general, so let's hope that we got something good. Let's hope we got something interesting, something we can cook with, and that's what's most important. All right. You can tell that it's new by it saying implemented at, and we'll go ahead and get started. Armored Xyz SR, Ring Announcer SR, Volcanic Emission, new stuff. Okay. Rare cards, normal and rare cards. Let's see if we get new Xyz level rank 8. What the fuck is this? I've never seen this one before. Thematic Cladis. If this face-up card would be destroyed, you could attach one material from this card instead. Okay. Structure protection seems cool. Each time your opponent activates a card effect, spell cards and effects, except spell cards and effects, place one spell counter on this card. When that card effect resolves max 9. Oh, spell counters, yes. I have wanted to cook with spell counters for so long, and now I've got something. I've got a generic Xyz that has that. That's so cool. You can remove 3 spell counters from this card. Place one of these. Apply one of these effects. You can only use one of the effects of Thematic Cladis once per turn. Add one spell or spellcaster effect monster from your deck to your hand. Special summon one spellcaster monster from your hand or deck. It's peak. Yes, yes, yes. We just need Xyz the cards. We just need the any Xyz card, and we're cooking. Xyz Armor Torpedo. Cannot attack unless it has material detached. 2 materials from this card, draw 1 card. Play these effects. If a monster quit monster battles until the end of damage, if you want to activate cards or effects, negate the effects of all face-up monsters they control. If the quit monster took Xyz, you cannot target it with card effects. 6, 6, 6, 6. Magnum, the Reliever. Target 1 special summon monster from the extra deck plus 1 monster in the hand, meaning you can't super poly it, but this does not work with tier, unfortunately, but I think it's still really cool. You can target 1 Polymerization spell or fusion spell in your graveyard, place that card on the bottom of the deck, then draw a card. When another card or effect is activated, you can banish 1 Polymerization spell or fusion spell from your graveyard, target 1 card on the field, destroy it. Oh, I'm cooking. Oh, I love it. This is, oddly enough, I like this in Tenyi, right? Like, Tenyi works out great with this. I have a build with Tenyi that specifically works out for the Alistair fusion because of the other generic cards that works with this. This one seems like a really cool card that can work with pretty much anything in this format. Really sick, really cool, new generic dude. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright, moving on. Volcanic Scattershot, Volcanic Queen, Xyz Remora, Saber Shark, Veil, Rhino Warrior. Sorry, so angry. Oh my god. Greater Nari Fire, Diabolica, Zelander, Battlin Boxer, Uppercut. Okay, it scares normal special summon. Add a Battlin Boxer monster 1 counter trap from your deck to your hand except Battlin Boxer Uppercut. This card is sent to the graveyard by card effect. You can activate one of these effects. Special summon 1 Battlin Boxer monster from your graveyard. Set 1 counter trap from your graveyard to your field. You can only use 1 Battlin Boxer Uppercut effect per turn, and only once that turn. This seems sick. I know this has the accept itself, but still, this seems really good. Just add one. Just add one. Fire Warrior is a very supported archetype in this format, and I think that this being another generic one allowing for searching is great, and if sent to great by card effect, specials, it's special something, or sets one, seems really good. Seems really, really good. Okay. Hey, Bomb's Prison, Runic Slumber, Million Century Ice Prison. God. Ice Jade quit having the most hard art challenge impossible. During the main phase, if a monster you control leaves the field by opponent's monster effect, except by being destroyed, end the main phase. If a monster you control leaves the field by opponent's monster effect, except by being destroyed, end the main phase, skip the main phase 1 of your opponent's next turn. Stop. Cease. Seems cool. Fire Recovery. Target 1 fire monster in your graveyard, send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, do special summon that targeted monster. Monster Reborn! You can banish this card from your graveyard, target 3 banish this card from your graveyard, target 3 of your fire monsters that are banished and or in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, then draw 1 card. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm back. This is a... Let the record show this is a tier card. It sends for effect. It sends a card from hand for effect. I love this. I love it. Love every minute of it, Jerry. Volcanic Inferno. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, you can banish 1 pyro monster from your graveyard, inflict 500 to your opponent. Then, if you banish a volcanic monster, you can activate this effect, you can negate that effect. During your opponent's end phase, target 2 volcanic monsters that are banished from your graveyard, place them on the bottom of your deck in any order. You'll use 1 effect. You'll use each effect of the Volcanic Inferno once per turn. We have Scattershot, I know that. I don't think we have any others, methinks. Headgear, Glass Jaw, Counterpunch, Bone Shark, Right Hand, Left Hand, Lantern, Chief Second. During your main phase, you can normal summon 1 Battlin Boxer monster. Dish your normal summoner set. Really good add. Really good normal off of this for in generic rank 4. When opponent's monster declares an attack while you control a warrior or fire monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do negate that attack, then banish 1 monster on the field until the end phase. Sick removal. Sick removal. A great ad. A great ad off of Roland. This seems amazing. Cabrera Stone. This card is summoned. You can add one triangle 0 from your deck to your hand. Then, if this card is in your attack position, change defense position. If this card is destroyed, I'll take 1,000 damage. I think that's triangle 0 and SR, so useless. Whatever. Surface. Xyz Entrust. Add one armor Xyz card from your deck to your graveyard or graveyard to your hand. Then you can make up to 2 face of monster you control. Become all level 3 or level 5 until the end of this turn. During your end phase, except this turn to send to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target Xyz monster card, treated as a equip card in your spell trap card zone. Special summon it. Okay, yeah. It seems that we don't have too many Xyz monsters that are off of Xyz armor, something like that. Was that new? No, it wasn't. Last counter. Cross counter. When your opponent activates a monster effect, destroy one Battlin box or a number Xyz monster you control. And if you do, negate the activation. If you do that, destroy the monster. Then you can apply the following effects. Special summon a Battlin box or Xyz monster for your extra deck with a different name than the first monster. If you do, attach this card to it as material. We don't have any of those, so that's not that interesting. But Totem Pole. Your opponent cannot target rock monsters you control with 0 original attack with card effects. Once per battle, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can negate the attack. If you do, place 1 counter on this card. This card has 3 counters sent to the graveyard. If you have 3 or more rock monsters in your graveyard with 0 attack and different names from each other, you could banish this card from your graveyard. Any effect damage your opponent takes this turn is doubled. Moving on. Fully Armored Xyz! Yes! 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 If an Xyz monster in the field immediately after this effect resolves, Xyz summon 1 Xyz monster using monster you control. If it's a card for your graveyard, turn an Xyz monster you control, equip 1 other Xyz monster from your face field or graveyard to the monster's equip spell, the following effects. Equip monster gets attack equal to this card's attack, the equip monster be destroyed by a battle card effect, destroy this card. Instant Xyzing. Peak. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, we got quite a bit today. Wow. I'm surprised. Yeah, this makes sense. This is a common, and even though this is a common in like both formats, this makes sense. It just makes sense. Oh fuck, we got RES. Ah shit. Ah hell. Ah frick. Okay, yeah. I will be right back having a list of all the different cards we have, and I'll give you my thoughts in just a second. Okay. Looking good, looking real good. You know how good it's looking. I just opened 10 packs and pulled a Royal Sharvara, so I'm feeling real good. I guess I'm an Unchained player now. But yeah, 13 cards this time. We've got a decent amount here to talk about, so let's go ahead and get talking about it. To start off, we're going to go on and talk about the stinkers. Cabrera Stone, useless. As well as Totem Pole. I do not see any chance we're going to have anything to do with rock monsters with 0 original attack. So, those are the big stinkers. Alongside of that, maybe Volcanic Inferno. We don't have too many Pyros that are real good. But maybe having the negate off of this with Volcanic seems to be fine enough. You know what I mean? I think that overall, like, there are better strategies that can be involved with this, but this, and this seem to be the biggest stinkers, but that is still like 10 bangers of a pack, and this is a small pack overall, but it's a side set, so I kind of expected it. Uppercutter and Chief Second alongside Cross Counter makes Battlin Boxer. Let's see how many Battlin Boxer Xyzes we have access to, and it is, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else watching, 1 rank 3. So not great, but it can be used as numbered materials as well as putting up Fireboys on the board. Seems to be broken. Seems to be just fine here. Speaking of fire, we'll go to Fire Recovery. This being a tier card, I guarantee it. Drag 1 fire in your graveyard, 1 fire in your graveyard, colon. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. If you do special summon that target monster, that by being able to pitch 4 effect, it turns on a lot of different strategies. Especially big fan of this card. Big fan. And then being able to shuffle back and then draw 1, having that sort of effect cycling constantly seems to be good. Seems to be real good. What else? What else? The Xyz. The Xyz cards. Fully Armored Xyz seems to be really good. We did get Xyz Armor Torpedo. And it's being a generic rank 3 with 2500. Hold on, let me take a look at our Xyz 3 pool. And we'll go by attack. So this is the second highest that we have access to. And I think that's really good. That's like really good. You know, having a big old beater under Xyz 3 seems like sick. Gives a lot of utility to I'm thinking of the rank 3 decks that we have access to. I think like Fiend has a lot of stuff, especially with the Unchained package. That seems to be really good. I think rank 3 is going to be a competence, is continuing to be a competent strategy to this day. We have spell trap removal, we have a negate with Bamboozling Gossip Shadow, we have attack increases with Musa Rhythm and all of the tempos. Triage Lavia, really good. I just think rank 3 has a it's a soft spot in my heart for this deck. Xyz and Trust allows you to get a fully armored Xyz from deck to hand. Then you can make it the 2 face-up monster you control become level 3 until the end of this turn. So seems to be pretty good for that. I like that a lot. And then also changes different Xyz cards into that. That seems like it can change like different spammable decks into a form of like allowing them to change. It seems really good. And then target Xyz monster creators exposed spell. I don't know how exactly if that's going to happen. Maybe if you go for the full combo with fully armored Xyz, but I'm not entirely certain. For the main deck, Million Century Ice Prison. This seems like a really decent removal, like utility spell. Essentially saying you're going to the battle phase or bust. You can't set up fully if you're going to go out and destroy stuff. Seems to be good. It just has to be the last thing you do. So this is a new way you have to play around. New card you have to play around now. I like it. I like it a lot. This card, of course, is going to go on and see play, fully armored. And then, finally, we're going to get to the 2 biggest fucking boons that we got, gamers. It's Magnum the Reliever. Oh, so good. So good. It just makes poly decks and all those kinds of things like an actual thing. Making it so that way. I think... I hate to say this. Is this good in Lunalight? I don't know. You get the generic polymerization and all of that from Lunalight. That's a definite factor. But I don't know if that's going to be the case from here. It's hard to say. And then also, Thela Magic Cladis. Please be good. Please be good. I know that the first effect is it's hard to out. The only thing that outs this right now is targeted banish, is like a banishing effects or those kinds of removal. Destruction protection is really good on a rank 8. I like it a lot. Now that we have this, I think our best, we have 2 really good rank 8s now, coming in with Draglubion and Thela Matek. It's, I don't know. I think rank 8's going to be like a thing. Genuinely, I think that there's enough in the 8 pool that allows for this to go so hard. Just add a spell. Add a spell from deck to hand or special summon a spellcaster. Like, come on. Like, you know, like, come on. And while the spell counters have to be removed exactly from this card, I feel like any other effects that aren't spell cards adding onto this for spell counters, that's tough, dog. That's real tough. That's real tough. I'm excited. I'm hype. I'm loving this. I'm thankful that we... Thank you, Konami, for this extra bonus content. Really appreciate it. And if you are really appreciating this kind of content, please be sure to go and hit that like button and subscribe for more content similar to this. I'm going to be cooking with all these different cards in NR format. Please be sure to go ahead and join me for that journey as well. All right, everybody. Take care. See you.